33 people are dead after a fire rips through an Oakland warehouse, and investigators say they expect to find more victims. Now, a criminal investigation is underway looking into if the fire could have been prevented. ABC's Lauren Lister has the latest from Oakland.
This morning, firefighters pushing forward in the round-the-clock search for the missing. As the staggering number of people killed in this massive Friday night warehouse fire keeps rising, survivors recounting the horror of that inferno.
And everyone is turning to us and saying, oh, you should have done this or you should have done that differently. And it's like, don't you think we feel that? Like, don't you think we feel how many people died in our home?
That woman saying she was a resident of this well-known artists colony called the Ghost Ship, filled that night for a concert. People weren't supposed to be living here. It only had permits as a warehouse, yet code violations show a history of complaints. Oakland's mayor now promising to find out if this city's worst fire in history was preventable.
I right now have a team of city employees combing through every public record that we have of this building.
Officials say most of the dead were on the second floor, which collapsed, and where pictures from before the fire show a maze of makeshift art studios.
I think we were surprised at first to find that many bodies where we found them.
A tragedy, and some still filled with anxiety as loved ones wait for news on the missing.
I prepare myself for the worst.
This mother's only son at that party with his fiancée, shooting this video time-stamped about an hour before the flames erupted. His mom speaking to a friend who was with the couple.
He said it turned dark, so dark he couldn't see, that he had to put his hands against the wall to get out.
And authorities so far identifying at least 8 victims, most in their 20s and 30s, one as young as 17. And the coroner's office asking loved ones of potential victims to keep DNA samples for help in the grim task of naming the deceased. Lauren Lister, ABC News, Oakland.